What's up, Tiger Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com. Tuesday night, home of the Tiger Night here at the Tigers table. Cannot thank again the great crowd here for week 2. Want to thank Dee and Jackie here at the Tigers table for all their support for Tiger Nation and obviously their support for Noah and myself. I'm Steve Leslie, proud to do another Tigers table edition of the Springfield Tigers. We will have Matt Garcia. We will have Isaac Lamorticella, and we will end with Coach Guerrero. Rough week for the Tigers, but let's move on and get to week 2. Coming off a loss to the South Range Raiders, 42-14. Very good football team. I will say that. Coach Rock is a very good coach. It's one of the best teams in the area, and that's what I love about the Tigers. They step up and play quality competition. Now they will host the Brookfield Warriors Friday night. Chris Ziegler and myself will have the call for you from Tiger Stadium. If you cannot get to the game, watch it on YSN. If you want to watch it at YSN and get a good meal, come on over to the Tigers table here Friday night before the game. Have a great meal. And Dee and Jackie also want to let it be known the Tigers table will be open after the ball game till 11 p.m. So come on out and support such a great restaurant here in the community in Springfield. But that being said, I want to thank my partner here, Noah Doty. I cannot thank him enough for all he does, folks. He writes the stories. He puts everything online, makes my job a lot easier. So, Noah, thanks again. And let's get ready for week 2. Proud to be joined here by senior center. How about a hand for him, Matt Garcia. All right, I see a face. How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's great. I love it.
So obviously that's your family over there in the corner. All right, so let's start there, Matt. Talk about your family a little bit.
They're all, kind of really my biggest supporters. So I mean, they're always at my games. They're really they gave me everything I need. So I mean, I could never ask for more, and they support me with everything I do.
That's a special thing. That's an important thing. Shout out to the family, no doubt, for all you do for him. So Friday night, first home game of the year. Do you know where your family's sitting?
Not really. Yeah, I kind of got to look for them in the crowd a little bit,
but you do make eye contact, or do you a little something?
I do.
Talk about that a little bit.
Well, normally they're kind of just spread out a lot in the time, so I'm looking for them throughout the game. Anytime I'm on the sideline, or just like not doing anything, I'm looking over, trying to find my family. You know, making sure they're kind of seeing where I'm at, know where I'm at.
All right, Matt Garcia, center for the Springfield Tigers. I talked with Coach Guerrero. Folks, it's not easy to shift to center at any time. I know that. My son Daniel was a center for Ursuline a while back, and I, from a family standpoint, that's a nerve-wracking job because if the snapper doesn't get the ball to the quarterback, we got problems. Talk about that for you. How has that been for you to adjust to go from O-line to center and being that leader in the middle?
Well, it was definitely difficult, especially finding out at the beginning of the season that I was going to end up being our center. Just the snapping, was hard to get down. But, I mean, recently I've gotten a groove for it. I kind of feel good with it, and I can kind of snap it pretty well.
All right, so more repetition, obviously, the better that gets with Matt Garcia here at the Tigers table Tuesday night. Come on down. Another good crowd here tonight as the Tigers get prepared to play the Brookfield Warriors on Friday night. We'll have that for you on YSN at 7 o'clock. If you want to watch the game on YSN, go to ysnlive.com/Springfield for all the Tiger athletics events all season long. Senior year. Is that hard to believe?
It is. It's definitely gone by a lot faster than I thought. I'd say believe when people tell you that it does go by fast because it really does.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It goes – and obviously senior year for football season, that goes faster.
Yeah.
I mean, last week, now we're already into week 2. Time flies. So school hasn't started yet, correct? No. All right, so we still have that going on. No school yet, but go back to Friday night. First of all, great environment to play in. Talk about that a little bit.
I mean, it's just mainly being out with our players together, and just being able to play the game with them was just the biggest thing for me. Obviously, we didn't play our best game, but I think that we going out there as one team is just kind of all we need to come back next week and.
Yeah, come back next week. Like I said when we started the show, that week is over. We're on to week 2. Senior group, talk about them. It's a close-knit group. They're all here again. This is one of the things, folks, that I love coming here to. And at YSN, we do a lot of these shows. And to watch student-athletes and families and fans get together is awful important to us. That's why we do what we do. Talk about this senior group and how close you guys are.
Well, we've got a good senior group. I think we got just a lot of good hearts. Got a lot of big guys, a lot of good players, and I think that we got a lot of heart.
All right, we got a lot of heart, no doubt. The heart will be coming to the home opener Friday night against the Brookfield Warriors. You said something that struck me a little bit. You said you have to put that game behind you and move on.
Yeah.
After you guys had a chance to watch the film and see some things, and I talked with Sean before we got the show started, a lot of these things are correctable mistakes.
Yeah.
A lot of these things will be corrected. Game 1 at any time is a tough thing to do. After you watched it as a group, as a team, after you talked to one another away from the football field, what are some of the things you want to see this group improve on?
Well, just our mentality, that's one thing that we've talked about all year. Just kind of keeping our heads up during the game, and so what if they score? I mean, you got to keep your heads up, go next play, and give them a drive, score another touchdown, and just show them who we are.
That's it. Show them who you are, no doubt. Folks, if you haven't noticed, a little warm outside. And Dylan's sitting over here, and myself, we're working out on the street department. It's really warm. To practice football, that's another task in hand. Talk about the heat yesterday, the heat today. I believe, I have to say, our sponsor, WFMJ, storm weather, track weather. I think it's hotter tomorrow, if I remember. I think it's 95, I thought I saw for tomorrow. How's this been in this heat?
It's definitely been pretty brutal, especially during practices, having to practice in the heat. But, we can't let that get to us. We got to continue and work hard.
But good news, Tiger Nation, school has not started. So I think that's a plus for you for as hot as it's been this week, to not have school and then go right. So, Matt Garcia, give me your last couple days. What time we getting up? What time we starting to move around, and take me from there? What's a day look like before school starts for you?
Well, we normally start pretty early around, so I'm out normally about 6:30 in the morning. I don't really do much before school. I'm up and I'm ready to go.
Early bird.
Yeah.
All right. I could live with that, absolutely. Now, practice is still afternoons, I want to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so stay hydrated. I'm sure I'll talk with Coach Guerrero on that, but that's some of the things that will help you prepare for Friday night's game. It's going to be warm again, cramping, hydration, those things play a key.
Yep.
How exciting is it to play in a home opener?
It's
Senior
really
year home opener, I should say.
It's really exciting. Getting to open the first game of the week, just really exciting to get to play just in general. Just the feeling of being out there on the field, it's
a different feeling. It's one of the best places to play at Tiger Stadium. They will be coming out Friday night, 7 o'clock against the Brookfield Warriors. We'll have it for you on ysnlive.com/Springfield. We'll have all their athletic events all season long. We'll have some golfers. We'll have some volleyball. We'll do some soccer. So it's going to get pretty busy here. Yeah, we're going to get Mick on here in one of these shows, and he's a man of many, many words. We will just leave it at that. So, but we're with Matt Garcia here on his senior year player profile. One of the favorite things that I like to do now is play rapid fire. There's not a wrong answer. So whatever you say goes is the right thing. I'm going to go with the heat first. So water or Gatorade?
Gatorade.
Gatorade. All right, so we're going Gatorade. Matt Garcia's favorite color Gatorade is?
Blue.
Blue. All right. So make sure you have Coach Guerrero blue Gatorade ready for Friday night for the big boy leading the line on the way on a senior year at center against Brookfield. Let's stay in that category. Let's go. Matt's favorite food is?
Steak.
Steak. Okay, so Matt's favorite steak is at
Texas Roadhouse. That's a big one.
I can live with that. I Texas Roadhouse, but I'm going to say it because we are here with Dee and Jackie at the Tigers table. If it's not a good steak at the Texas Roadhouse, come on down to the Tigers table, especially come on down on Friday night before the game, have a good meal. If you're enjoying yourself and you want to stay and watch the game, they will have it on here for you at the Tigers table. Hopefully after the Tigers' big victory, a celebration at the Rock, come on back down to the Tigers table and celebrate victory number 1. The Rock. I hear a lot about The Rock. I've never got a chance to watch it afterwards. I am calling the game with Chris Sigler, so I'm hoping for a win that we could pack up, put our stuff away, and come watch the celebration for the first win at The Rock. Talk about that a little bit and what it means to you.
Well, The Rock is kind of it's got a kind of a meaning to it, I guess. I mean, every year seniors get together, we paint it. It's a whole thing. But I mean, after the game, just being able to celebrate with other seniors and getting to stand on that rock and sing our alma mater is just it's just kind of a tradition that we've created so far these last couple of years, and it's great.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to sticking around and hopefully watching that after a big win on Friday night. Matt Garcia's favorite college football team is?
I'm a big Ohio State fan.
Okay, so Ohio State plays Akron. Thanks, Mick. Akron. I want to say 3:30. Ohio State's a really good football team. That's a good call. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I have a feeling that I'm going to hear something that I may not like. Matt Garcia's favorite pro football team is?
Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay, I can live with Cincinnati. I thought you were going to come with Pittsburgh Steelers. I could live with Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow is really, really good. So shout out. Do you get a chance to watch them, both games? It's kind of hard after a game, college-wise, because you guys are getting in there in the morning, getting prepared for the following week. Do you get to watch the pro games?
I'll get a chance every once in a while.
You get to watch them with these guys?
Not much, but
family you get to watch with?
Yeah.
Okay. And enjoy that. Sundays are for family, no doubt. Favorite class you've had so far at Springfield High School?
Class, I'd have to say anatomy.
Anatomy. Wow. Okay. So let me go off of that. What does Matt Garcia see himself doing when fans, let's be honest, they're going to become graduates here really fast as this year progresses on? What would you like to do after you graduate from Springfield?
Well, I plan to go into some sort of ministry.
Okay.
Something around that line.
Okay. That is absolutely one of the best answers I have ever heard in the 3 years I've done that. I have to shake that's is huge thing for us to hear and for me to hear. So congrats on that. I'm going to put you on the spot now because school starts, Tuesday? Matt Garcia gets a chance to shout out on YSN his favorite teacher. Now, this is a tough one.
I'd have to say Mr. Brock.
Mr. Brock.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Brock, I hope you're watching this. Shout out to you. Thank you for all you do for these student athletes at Springfield, no doubt. Have you ever taken Coach Guerrero's wood shop class?
I'll be taking it this year.
How is that? I hear a lot of good things on Coach Guerrero as a teacher. Are you looking forward to that?
I am. I don't think he's teaching it this year. But,
that's right. That's right. So we have a new teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk about your schedule a little bit. What's your schedule look like for a senior year?
Well,
anatomy? No, you took
No,
it.
I took it last year. Well, a lot of people kind of just don't put a lot on their schedule this senior year, trying to get out early. Yeah.
So we have what do they call that? Study hall, and you get so study hall prep period becomes for Matt. Study hall, go down and watch some film of the defense for the Brookfield Tigers.
Well, I kind of filled up my classes this year a
Okay.
lot. I didn't feel like going home and just sitting there doing nothing.
100%, no doubt. Role models. You're having a bad day. Nothing is going right. The phone doesn't give you the answers to what you're looking for. Who you going to?
Definitely my family or my girlfriend.
All right, your girlfriend is here,
Yeah.
right over there with the
Just holding
smiley
the
face.
sign. Yep.
All right, so let's give a shout out to your girlfriend. Give me her name and shout her out right now on YSN.
This Paige.
Okay, Paige. Paige, thank you for coming and supporting him all season long. That has to be important, isn't it? And shout out again to your family, no doubt. I end this asking a lot. I think this is a football team that will continue to improve. There's a league championship, obviously, in their sights. As a senior now, how do you want this senior year to play out for this football team?
Well, I think we're a good team. Like I said, we have a lot of heart, and I think we can go pretty far and just win every game.
That's it. Win every game as possible. They cannot do that unless they get it done this week. Springfield at home against Brookfield. You can watch it on ysnlive.com/Springfield. You could come down to the Tigers table and see D and Jackie and watch it here. But most importantly, come support the Tigers. Come support the Tigers table before and after the game. Fans, how about a hand for Matt Garcia? This is one of the best interviews I've done in a long, long time. And that, young man, is a credit to your family sitting over there and yourself. Best of luck Friday night, and go get a win.
Yep.
Thanks.